Never use the word rebuild. That's a mental trap. You say, Brian, I'm just going to rebuild. I'm just going to recommit. I'm just going to re-engage. I'm just going to refocus. No, will you please stop reing? Stop re. You always hear me say this in the presentation. Re means again. And if you keep saying to yourself, oh, Derek Ray Jr., I just got to build this thing again. Oh man, Clovell, I gotta rebuild. Oh man, I just gotta re-engage. What you saying to yourself is I always gotta start over. No, you're not starting over. Let me prove to you that you're not starting over. Correct me if I'm wrong, Derek Ray. For you for an example, you get a $45 override now if a person joins your business today. Give me a thumbs up. I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, Derek Ray. You get a $95 sponsor bonus if a person joins your business personally today. Am I correct? So correct me if I'm wrong, Derek Ray. Starting over would mean you get no override bonuses. And starting over would mean you've had no training. And starting over would mean you are a QFD. And starting over would mean you earn $50 for an override bonus. No, ain't nobody on this Zoom starting over. Everybody is just continuing. Put that in your notes. I'm not starting over. I'm continuing my business. See, when you accept that, when you get that in your head, let me stop talking about I'm starting over. You know what pisses me off? If you think you starting over, Charles, that means you thought you were done. See, that's what y'all got to remember. If you think you starting over, that means you thought you were finished year one. Year one. How in the world are y'all starting over when you ain't even started? Diane, you can't restart something that you just started. If I'm not mistaken, you ain't restarting nothing. You're continuing. Here is a universal truth. Universal truth number one. Only 10% of your team is responsible for your income. 10%. 10%. So if Legacy has 700, 800 to 1,000 people, 400, 500, 600 people, then you can only expect 50, 70, 90 on this Zoom. All we take care of is our talented 10. That's it. See, a lot of y'all think 100% of the people who start the business are 100% of the people who's supposed to join the business. Do y'all know that the people business is the most confusing? Because what happens is there are a lot of factors you got to overcome. The people business oftentimes is more confusing than traditional business because you know what you got to overcome? You got to overcome your emotions. That's hard because you've been a certain way for however old you are. Then you got to overcome other people's emotions. That's hard. Then you develop these nice bonds and friendships. But then when they aren't as focused as you, it can put a strain on the friendship. Then you start wondering whether or not you's crazy or are they crazy. That can be hard. Then you got a pandemic that hit it where we lost the personal touch of us getting together and keeping each other focused. Then that's difficult enough as it is. Then you're learning a brand new skill that prospects lie and tell you they joined on Friday and knowing good well they didn't have no intention on joining this Friday. And that's the third one you needed for so-and-so to hit ED, for so-and-so to hit AD. So you got to overcome expectations. And then that's hard. Then you got to learn the tax game and that saving these records is going to save you a ton of money at the end of this year. But you haven't seen that yet because you ain't been in the business long enough yet to appreciate the tax breaks. That's hard. Then you're a business owner for the first time in your life. So you're not understanding that business is synonymous with difficulty. If you want something easy, just keep doing what you're doing because you've been doing that 30 or 40 years. So if you want ease, get a job. If you want difficult, own a business. But if you want rewards for the difficulty, own a business. If you want rewards for the ease, then you're going to have an easy job with easy results. Easy results don't create wealth. So you got to decide what you want. I chose to go the difficult route so I can have it easy the rest of my life. Write this down. I'm temporarily motivated to be permanently lazy. See, A lot of y'all don't know that. Like, I'm actually lazy. I would rather watch documentaries all day and just travel the world, Gail, and just and see if some of the stuff I see on these documentaries is real. That's what I really want to do. That's all I want to do. I want to watch my Netflix. I want to have me a cup of hot cocoa. Every now and then, put my pinky out and drink some wine. And I want to watch the Travel Channel. And I want to go to that travel. I want to go to that place I'm looking at on the Travel Channel. That's really what I want to do. But Charles, that take a little bread. So I'm temporarily motivated so I can be permanently lazy. See, a lot of y'all actually thought that after your first year, you were done. Oh man, this was easy. No, it ain't easy because you ain't hit year 5 yet. Year 5 is when your doors actually open. Do you guys know that really and truly, you're not really in business until you hit national? Because think about it, Gail, until you hit national, you leaving some money on the table. So I'm technically in business now. Now I'm in business. Now I compare myself to a McDonald's franchise. Now I compare myself to a dry cleaners, a daycare, a nail salon. I'm like, okay, I'm at the highest contract that Making Wealth Real allows. I earn $75 for everyone who joins my national director code. I'm still getting 65s for everybody who joined when I was regional. I'm still earning 45s for everybody who joined when I was 55 for districts, 45s for areas, 20s for seniors. All right, Brian, you at national, now build your business, tough guy. Now you open your doors up and say, okay, this national thing is no joke. Everybody on this Zoom that's not a national, you're a national in training. You're a student. Who said that in 1 year you was gonna get all of this down packed? I don't know who told you that. No, I know I didn't tell you that. So how is it that you can have these false expectations about where you are in business when really it took some of y'all a year just to get the foundation solid?